Now, we get 1600 Necromantic. As long as the werewolves don't have Mighty Blow, we should be okay. So let's wait and see. I mean, that's obviously a grand statement, but against Necromantic we should be able to do fine, basically. That's what I'm trying to get at. Let's check out the statistics. So a mixed bunch, also not that many, that much stuff yet. We've got 1, and 3 rerolls. He's got Mighty Blow and Block on 1 werewolf, so that's not good. He has a Strength 5 Flesh Golem, because we always see those as well, interestingly enough. I mean, Strength 5 players. Let's see. Thick Skull. No, not Thick Skull. Okay, I'm confused. He took guard on the white. That's good. He's got Sure Hands and Block on both ghouls. So Sure Hands on 1, Block on both. A Kick Zombie. 15 players. And 2 zombies with Block. So he's got quite the bench. While I do not. We have a bench of 1, I believe. But we'll see. I do have my nice gutter runners, of course. The Mighty Blow Claw. Well, the Claw is mostly meaningless. We've got mostly armor value 7 anyways, aside from our Blitzers. Or everybody except the Blitzers. But him having Mighty Blow on one of those aggressive guys is a bit of an issue. We got Rain. That's harsher for him than for me, probably. Considering I've got Agility 4. Yeah, we're gonna go on defense first, I guess. We'll see. Lots of stomping then. That many players. Oh, stomping. Okay. Stomp, what's it? My god, I can't even remember the word right now. Comma. Stomp, comma, ping. So it's stomping, yes. I assume you slipped from the M, and that's how that slipped in there, basically. But what is he gonna choose? That just confused me in the first one, because I tried to read it as 2 separate words there, Steve. Oh, he lets me go on offense first. Interesting. I didn't expect that. I thought he would try to get his bashing in where he can. So now we're gonna see how confident he is in his Flesh Golems. Because he could set up his Flesh Golems in the back and just set up zombies, because they're the cheapest ones to replace, and it would be the ones he could afford losing the most. But just look at this bench. But if he keeps the Flesh Golems in there, I don't think I will be able to knock down the line of scrimmage. I don't have Dauntless. I have only 1 guard player. So all of that is going to be at least somewhat difficult. So let's see, we do not have a dirty player alignment anymore. No, we... Oh yeah, we do. Okay, good. Because if I get the option to go after the werewolves or the whites or the ghouls with something decent, we'll see. Our caller gives him 2 chances to get rid of the rain, and you have to play 13 turns before getting your 1 turn attempt. Yeah, true. That's true. So we're gonna ignore this guy. That I know for sure. We also don't necessarily need the guard. Trying to figure out how to block here right now. So we've got our guys here. We've got Wrestle. Question is if I want to go with Mighty Blow against these or not. Probably not. So the main issue here would be more than 2 players in the wide zone. Yada, yada, yada. I know. So he's going to go for the 2-die block. That means 3, 4, 5, which makes this a 2-die block. We can knock him down. Then we can use him to blitz over here or over there. But this is the... I would love to go for a ghoul. We could, if I really want to, I could go for a 1-die blitz against the ghoul. But I think that's a tad too risky right now for my taste. So he's gonna be back here. We got Carl. What Carl? I mean, I've also got Agility 5, so I can still pick up the ball on a 2+ if I really want to. Right now. And that's just to have the option. We also probably want to do this. And now I'm getting a call that I'm gonna have to ignore because nope. Let's do this. Shit. This works. Him here, him behind this. Got one more on the line than we need to, but it's okay. I'm just gonna write him a message real quick to let him know that I'm streaming right now. Okay, I have to... I'm gonna be a little bit distracted by now. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible. Oh, we both got a bribe. That's good and bad, obviously. Because he's got the bench to foul, but I also really want to foul. And, I'm gonna have to... We're gonna have to play our turn first and right after. One down. Get this guy gone. Main issue, he's got stand firm, so we're not gonna move out of that one. Which right now... You know what? Let's be a nuisance already. I'm gonna put Laughter through there. He's fairly safe because he's got block dodge. He doesn't have tackle. He can blitz him, but it's gonna require some commitment from his side. The ball is all the way back there, which is... It might be a bit weird to go over in this direction. But I think we can afford to. We've got more than enough room to screen this off and all that stuff. And have him work with that. Let's disengage and stay. Right now, we play the disengage game. And we also play the... I want to foul a flesh golem game, I think. Before we go pick something up. So he is... gonna be here. Let's see. Trying to figure out how many assists I want for this. This is a 7+ foul. I could get the wrestler up to here. The thing is, I'm giving up protection of the ball right now through doing this. He's right there, so we bring him to here. And that also means we don't pull anything apart, but we have to do this, and I have to do this before I pick up the ball. In rain, it's not as guaranteed, and this entire setup could be ruined by failing the pickup now, so we do need to start and try and start with that. We got caught, doubly so, instantly, but we also injured him. And he doesn't regenerate, which is perfect. Even if we get send off now, which doesn't happen, it's already good. It's a strength 4 player that we don't have to worry about anymore. That is perfect. We do make the pickup. Okay, even the werewolves can't make it further. So we go back to here so that they can't get them. Yeah, that was so good. So you got a Niggle, Mighty Blow, Vermin, minus AV, Storm Vermin, 2 Gutters, MNG, and a Line MNG. Oh boy, random boy, that does not sound good. I used to have a Niggle Gutter Runner for the longest time as well. It just, at some point he died. I'm just gonna write him that I'm streaming right now. And can't go for that. Okay, because usually... Okay, he goes for a blitz back there, but keeps it at a 2 die. Rolled a POW, though. Well... We got lucky. So minus AV1 had Claw, random boy. That would really make it hard to think to fire him, but I probably still would. You need your armor value 8. Oh, yeah, he's gonna foul him as well now. Well... Fair play, I guess? Well, he might foul him. I think so. He's going to use his kick player. Let's see how he goes big on it as well. Okay, that means we get a room over here, so I can switch sides with my gutter runners. Which gutter runner do I want to level, by the way? One's constantly foul me, and as soon as I fall, once I get set up. Yeah, I get that. I know that feeling all too well, Dark. Sometimes you just have the worst luck in that area. It happens. So he just leveled up. We want Panic to level up. He's got 14 out of 16. And he's our future ball hunter. We need to get him the level up so that I can get him strip ball. Let's see. There's the foul, 5+. Let's see if he gets through, if he gets caught right away, if he keeps the bribe. Well, he did get caught, so at least he loses his bribe as well. But it cost me the apothecary. At least the death didn't stick. Everything's fine. Oh, and he got sent off. Did he use the bribe or did he accept it? I sure hope he used the bribe and it failed. He didn't use the bribe. Why would you not use the bribe? What? I'm thoroughly confused right now. Let's see. So, I mean, switching sides obviously won't really help us in our predicament right now. But still... One. 2, 3. 4. Not enough. 4, 5. We need to block him first. Okay. That's what this comes down to. I need to have easier access there. It could cost me if we fail this block now. Unfortunately, yep, that's about right. Better. Still, our reroll is gone. It's not bad to follow. We can do that. Let's see. Got a removal. I still don't agree with that. So do not use one, he will enough people, the field 11. Yeah, I mean, still. Now he was guaranteed to lose one. With the bribe, there was a chance to just not even lose one. At least, for me, it's still somewhat questionable. 1 assist. Two assists. Now I need a knockdown here. Not a both down, a knockdown. So obviously we don't get it. 3, which means now we also only can go for a 1 die. He's gonna move. Or I'm gonna have to dodge, but I'm already out of a reroll. So that's not really what we want to do. Because I want to blitz here. And I'm gonna take the 1 die. And we'll just hope, because I would like to step on him again. Okay, we don't get it. That's a bummer. So in that case, I'm gonna risk the dodge. Should have done it from the get-go, I guess. Now we can't foul, basically. That's the issue. But at least I do get to not knock him down. Oh, he really should let himself get pushed there. Well, arguably. So this could be bad now for us. For 1, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can get next to me. That's what he checked. So the thing is, I mean, I see where you're coming from. I just don't agree with that choice still. So just for everybody to point out that's watching this without check later on maybe, he can either, the argument that Random Boy is making here is he can either start the next half fielding 11 people and a bribe, or use it here and play the next type with 11 people and no bribe. Considering the bench and that he's on defense here, why would he not take the bribe now and keep a player around that he needs right now? He purposefully weakened his own defense to keep the bribe, and that's not something I agree with. I understand your argument, I just don't agree with his choice. Because in my head, it is the wrong one. He is making himself weaker on purpose so that he can foul more later, while his bench is definitely big enough that he can afford to foul without a bribe. Basically. He's giving me a player advantage with this. It's not a smart decision, in my opinion. Yeah, I just don't play that way. I mean, he can expect, if his positioning works well, he can definitely stop me. Even if I'm Skaven. Skaven are not unstoppable. I mean, I can see why he would do it. I just don't agree with it. Once again, it's not an issue of me not understanding it. It's an issue of me disagreeing with it. That's all. It's still an additional body that he's giving away right now. I mean, now that point is moot, but now he would have a player advantage as well. And all that stuff. So let's see about this. I'd really like to get this guy, but we can't get an assist against him. Well, we could possibly. Yeah, if I do this. And even then, it's not really good. I could also score this turn, if I really want to. But we don't. So instead, we are gonna do this, I think. He's gonna be right there. No idea. You go up here. Cover that. Him up. I can see that you're still trying to argue. Once again, I can see your argument and I can see the benefits. I still disagree. Because for me, at least, it's more important, the current standing is more important. There was no reason to keep it. I think differently about this, basically. That's simple as that. I just don't agree with the choice. I understand why he took it. There. And then I could stick around and block him, or we could disengage, which I do like more right now, so we'll do that. Come on. KO, thank you very much. And the argument of it just being a kick zombie is not that strong in my opinion. It's still a player with strength 3, armor value 8, that can get an additional block, stand in the way somewhere, all that fun stuff, all that it's supposed to do, which now he can't do. And for me, that's still more valuable in the grand scheme of things. I'm not saying that my argument is the right one. I'm just it's basically is why I disagree with it. I don't know which one is better, obviously. Yes, obviously there is a reason. Once again, I disagree with it. I mean, I'm not just gonna complain about this one time. You guys can't nitpick what I say, basically. One of the first things I said was, I understand the argument, I disagree with it. Me then also saying there is no reason is the way I talk. It's not necessarily me actually not saying there is no reason, because I already admitted there was a reason. So please, if you try to argue with me and try to convince me from something, please use an argument that works and not... I mean, if you disagree, Steve, and you feel the need to leave now, that's your choice. I'm actually kind of surprised right now if you're actually going to go now. If he's already gone, it's his choice, of course, but really? For one, it's kind of difficult to argue if you're also trying to pay attention and score here in this situation, which is not that easy still. And me not agreeing with you, leading to you going away. I mean, if you can't accept my side of the argument and only like me when I agree with you, it's your choice. Not gonna happen, because I have my own arguments. But I mean, we're done with this now. There's no reason to drag that discussion out further. It's not gonna lead us anywhere, as we can see. And I'm just gonna go back focusing on the match now. I mean, what else can I do but admit the fact that I'm not sure if I'm even right? And I did that, and even still I get criticized for this. Which is just, yeah. I mean, sure. Ah well, what can you do? I can't please everybody, and I won't purposefully try. I'll stand my ground when I think I have a reason to. And that was the case here. So he's really blocking this right now. He's going back to fouling, so he's still living with the losing players right now. So I mean, we can definitely say that your thought process there is his thought process there. Because he is right now trying to remove players while still having more around later and keeping the bribe. That's definitely why he's doing this. This second foul and him not using the bribe again pretty much proves that now. Before it could have just been a misclick as well. But still, it's weird. It's not how I would play. That's been my entire setup from the start. It's not what I would do. I would not say that it's the right thing to do. But everybody plays differently, of course. So what do we do here? I really would like to get the ghoul, but I need an assist for that. I'm not sure I really can afford the assist right now. Okay, I'm gonna do the somewhat risky stuff, but I think that should do the trick. So we're gonna hand off the ball now, but I need to do this so that I can use him as an assist right there. Ah, that's bad though, but we can't re-roll it. So I can just run it in now. If I want to. But I also don't really want to. Yeah, we're gonna do this now. Do this block, we get the knockdown, thank you very much. So for everybody else that is still there, in case Steve actually did end up going, now he hasn't written anything since he's wrote it. Am I so wrong? Actually, apparently I can't leave it be, because I'm questioning myself. I'm completely unreasonable and being a complete jackass right now about things. I don't think I am, but I'm not saying that that I'm seeing the whole picture here. Might be that there actually he is making a valid point there, and that I'm just right now being the biggest asshole ever. Once again, I don't know, which is why I'm asking this question right now. Basically, that's what this comes down to. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Because I don't do this to be an ass about it. I do this because I think I'm making a decent point. And just trying to explain why I play this way and why I think that's the way I think about him using the bribe or not using the bribe. So by the way, we are running quite out of time right now. I am aware. Let's see. I'm running as far as I can get, as fast as I can get, with trying to get as much time so that I can get this set up and still throw the pass. There we go. So. Nope. Okay, I forgot to stand him up. Him I actually didn't see until it was too late. But he cannot blitz me. All he can do is base me with this one, but that's it. Yeah, I assume as much, Draugis. I mean, they're pretty much, it's the internet. I have to live with something like that. I'm not letting it get to me that much. I'm genuinely curious, basically. I mean, I would have to lie if I wouldn't say that behavior like this annoys me. I don't like this. I don't like the anonymity of the internet. People just, yeah, okay, I don't disagree with you, so I'm gonna go away. At least he didn't feel the need to insult me or anything. I didn't expect that. But I'm just, let's say I'm at least somewhat disappointed, because Steve has been a constant commentator on a lot of my past streams, and I appreciated everything he had to say, and now we had a disagreement. And he couldn't convince me of his point of view, and now he just feels the need to go away. And that annoys me, and that is unfortunate, because it makes me sad, basically. Because I don't like behavior like this. I'm not necessarily letting it get to me, I just don't understand why it's necessary. And that's why I wanted to figure out if my standpoint was unreasonable or not. If it actually was my fault now that this happened. But, yeah. I know, especially on Twitch, it's not necessarily Blood Bowl, although this game probably attracts it as well. There's a big culture of backseating. If people don't agree with you, they play the game wrong. And people will disagree with me. And I can live with that. But yeah, it's just... It's unfortunate. I don't like disagreements like these. It's just unnecessary, and especially escalating it in that way is unnecessary. But I mean, we're gonna, basically, it's gonna be people that can agree with me disagreeing with them, or people that don't like that. If somebody doesn't like me because of that, goodbye, basically. That's their thing. Okay, you don't know who was right or was wrong because you don't know much about the game. Well, okay, I can see that. That obviously doesn't make giving an informed information easier right now. So I guess I'm gonna try to... I mean, I could score now. But I think I'm gonna try to take one turn here. To put myself in a better position, although with that now not working, I'm not sure if we should. Okay, we can pull him down. This could work, just because I've got a 2-die, but it would also be with a player that has no block, and I've already re-rolled. So I kind of get the feeling we want to score now. Delaying doesn't really help us that much. I could foul again. But he did get rid of my foul player. Yeah, he's KO. Okay. But if we fail the dodge now, it's going to be bad. So let's see. I'm going to dodge down here. Okay, we make the dodge. God damn, so close. So do I block him, or do I try to stall this? Because I could go to here, basically, which could keep us fairly safe, but he will get a 2-die blitz against me, and I've got wrestle, so chances are he's gonna knock me down. Let's score. There we go. I think that needs to be the right choice there. Okay, RKO comes back. All 3 of his come back. Oh, that's a shame. At least 1 less white on the pitch would have been lovely. But still, he's already out of a few players. He's got 4 turns left, which definitely gives him enough time to score against us, obviously. But let's see if he can make it work or not. How do we set up against him? The gutter runners are gonna be in the back. Of course, we've got wrestle strip ball, we've got another wrestle here. So both of these are basically built for that. I think I am going to... We are going to put the blitzers in the middle though, and I'm going to expose our thrower here. I'd much rather have him safe and sound than the other way around. Yes, this is fine. Okay, there we go. God, seriously? So I wrote him, I can't stream, and his reaction to that is, hey, let me send you some voice messages. Because I can listen to those while I'm streaming. Seriously, buddy? I'm gonna let him know again that he does need to write me. I'm fairly certain he did that on purpose as well. Just sending me a voice message now when I let him know that I called me and I wrote him. I can't answer because I'm streaming. So he's sending me a voice message. Either he's surprisingly dense today, which actually is kind of a jerk thing to say. So I apologize for that. But I wouldn't understand why he would do that, so just be completely ominous right now for that to happen. Or he's actually trying to troll me a little bit with sending me those because he knows I can't listen to them right now. So it's just, it's weird. We'll see though, we'll see. So right now, we both have 2 rerolls left because I got 1 back thanks to the kickoff event, so that's helpful. He needs to pick up the ball in rain now as well. He does have sure hands though, as do I, whereas I did. But there is at least a 75% chance still, I think, for him to get that. There comes the blitz. Maybe I should have put the blitzers on the corners here just to discourage him from doing that, because then I would have gotten an easy block back. Now we really can't. But yeah, I desperately need a level up on him as well. He's got all the good skills, but I need block on him. I'd love to get just leap, maybe, or just sprint sure feet next and just ignore that. But I really should go for a block next. Overall there, I think. Otherwise, he is going to die at some point. I mean, they're all gonna die at some point. But we obviously could make choices that could speed that process up. He also went for a non-sure hands pickup, which right now could actually be somewhat of a mistake, because I've got strip ball. And that's perfect. He takes a reroll, and it doesn't help. Okay, so he goes down to 1 reroll. That is lovely. He even risks the dodge afterwards. Interesting. That I did not expect, necessarily. We've also got a bunch of blocking options against him right now, but I do really want to go after the ball carrier. It's a 4+ dodge into the 3 die against right now, so I would need this removal, because he has got guard, so it doesn't matter. But we do need to remove this one. But before we do that, we need to do something about this area. We want to keep the We want to keep the big hand guy around because he can... Agility 5, 2 heads, big hand. He's going to run in anywhere and pick up the ball on a very, very easy roll, basically. So that's what we are aiming for right now. He's going in right there, which will allow us to block him. Thank you very much. Let's disengage and stay. So now we've got all that. I could also block him first, but I'm a little bit worried about how that would work out. So we're going to keep the rest as they are right now. He might be a bit out of position, but it's also going to discourage him going in this direction just right off the bat, because he could easily switch sides right now if I'm not careful. So we're going to go in for the risky blitz right now. I mean, the 4+ dodge is the issue there. Make it. And that's good enough. That is really nice. Let's see where the ball goes. All the way up to there. That means he's gonna cover it. That's for sure. Also, wait, can he go pick it up? He can go pick it up if I dodge. So we're gonna bring him in there for the tackle. See about that. Okay, we make it there. We pick it up on a 2+. Main issue here is I still need to move, so I think I'm gonna GFI back. 1, 2, 5. Now we're gonna stay there. Makes the dodge. He can go up to here, and then I can get this 2-die block, which is gonna help. Or not. Not gonna reroll that. We'll keep these for the last 2 turns. Good enough. We don't need him necessarily to make that. Would have been helpful, but we've got a guard player right there. All that stuff. His good werewolf is also all the way back here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can get in there though, and he can definitely get a 2-die against me. But if he ends up only pushing us, he would run into the guard there. But he might be able to remove the guard first and open this up for him here. So he could use this ghoul. Remove him as an assist, use this ghoul, block him down, and then he's got the 3 spacing here to move through and hit us. So he's got some options, but scoring for him is getting harder and harder right now. Let's see. That one, I'm not quite sure why he did that one yet. It's a GFI. I mean, I can see why he would want to have a player next to me. But I don't know. Let's see. I mean, he's most likely going to go in with him, I think. Works. I don't have block. He does. Bummer. Could also still get this opening, what I meant to say in the beginning. So I think he's going to go for this block next. And try to get this to work. Oh, nope. Okay, he goes for this blitz after all. It's a little bit less reliant on a setup, but if he knocks me down, it's also harder for him, which he does end up doing, to pick up the ball afterwards. Because I've still got players in the way. Nobody has a tackle zone on there right now, though. It is still doable for him, it's just not easy. Yeah. So I've got him, he can pick up the ball on a 2 again. But then, where do we go with the ball? Because we would need to get it somewhere to really do anything with that. These guys are pretty on lockdown. That's a POW. An unfortunate POW. Also means he won't move the ghoul though. And now he's in a position I'm a little bit more... I'm agreeing more with, basically. Oh, okay, that's fine. Just because it allows me to get out of here a little bit easier now. So I still don't really know what to do about this, basically. I mean, I could just pick it up and run away. That's obviously the simplest solution possible. But would it work? That's the one we're doubting right now, basically. This guy having guard locks us down with him a little bit. I can get 2 die blocks here if we stand one up and remove this assist as well. So once again, not the best. We are gonna do this, I think. Just dodge him over there, get a tackle zone on the ball. Just cover it before we do anything else. In a position where we can work with that. Let's see. Next, he is just going to stand up. Or is he? Well, that's the question now, isn't it? And now that I've started, I also need to find the answer to that question. Oh, damn it. Okay, yes, we do this. Makes this a 2 die. Allows us to knock him down, and I'm gonna disengage as well. I don't have a tackle zone on the ball yet. Or, well, we do have a tackle zone on the ball, but I don't have the ball yet. But we're gonna do that now. He's 2+ dodging through there as well. So as long as I don't screw up royally, we are somewhat fine. Then we go back down to here, which might or might not be a mistake. And then I'm gonna do this 1 die. Nope, we ran out of time. Okay. We had the reroll, so I could have gone for this. I'm still not sure if that's the right call. Access to me is still an issue. Since we've got 2 players being in the way here, him being pushed as well is even better. Yep. He's still on the way. So, blitzing me here could turn into an issue for him. And he needs to set up a scoring threat this turn. Otherwise, he's not gonna score at all. So at some point, I actually have to figure out what argument would have been better there. Because I'm still, in my mind, it's still reeling. Because I still don't know why it always has to escalate like this. Why can't you just have a disagreement and be civil about it? Weird. I mean, not that it got out of hand or anything. It's just the ultimate end of it was weird. That's still confusing me. But it's the internet. I probably really should just not question it and accept the fact that sometimes stuff like this will happen. He rolled a double not 3 there. That's good. So I'm in turn 8 now. We cannot get... Yeah, we cannot get decent blocks necessarily. I think we're just gonna go for the score and not risk anything. So, hand off the ball, please. Since I want him to level up again anyways, to keep him safer, it's nice that we have him in range. So there we go. That works. And now he still has his turn 8, unfortunately. So Theo comes back, or came back. We're just gonna pull everybody back here still, since he will be able to attack me. With the players that he has, he can potentially do a one-turn touchdown. It's not necessarily going to be easy, but it's doable. And so we are just going to set up against it, let him do his thing and see what it's going to be. We are also going to replace the wrestle player with the unskilled one. Thank you very much. There we go. He finally did not write a message. Write something. It's important because it's a buddy of us had a birthday a while ago, and we organized something for him after the fact because he didn't really want to celebrate or anything, and he sees him today, but I can't be there basically, so he's just asking if he's already supposed to give him the coupon that we got him, and we also got him a power bank, but that's still at my place, so he can still get that later, so it should be fine. So that going, just so that you know why I'm distracted right now. Gonna wail on me a little bit. He's probably gonna foul again as well, maybe. Okay, injury on Disaster, so that's our dirty player gone. 1 point in agility. Doesn't really matter that much. I might actually keep him above. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll replace him. Double skulls, okay, sure. And he's got block, I do not. Wow, okay, now he's going at it though. So that's 2 players gone, which means we'll be down to 10 players permanently. We don't have the reserve players to really do anything about that. And he's got his Mighty Blow guy still left. And if he doesn't get the injury, I'm fairly certain he will try to foul us. That seems pretty likely right now. See? Nothing there, but yeah, we can already see all the assists that he's going to get. He's moving in more and more. He's probably going to do that before he does any ball handling, since the ball handling comes with some risks. He's just going to stomp us now. Let's see if it plays out. He still has 1 reserve player left, so this will not cause him to have less than 11 players on the pitch, of course. Yep, he got 3 injuries this turn. God damn, that's hard. That's really harsh. It's only linemen, but it was in my entire line of scrimmage. So, let's see. Can he also throw the pass? It's an inaccurate one. If it had still scattered the right way, he could have. I think he would have gotten the SPP for the completion, but it didn't work out. I mean, still, we're 2-0 in the lead. We're 9 versus 11 right now. But we do go back on defense right away, which comes with some issues, obviously. Now that we're missing some key players here. We probably put the thrower there, unfortunately. Really do not like that. But we don't have much of a choice in that matter. And then we just... Well, we probably still want these a little bit further apart. He's on defense. We're going to put this deep, though, at least. He's important now. And I assume he's going to go for him, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe I should switch these two, just so that I have a block player against what he might blitz me with here. But nah, it should be fine. We'll see. Needs to be okay. He could build on this advantage now, of course. Still, I'm happy that we got rid of the flesh golem instantly. It did cost us the bribe, but, well, who cares? Getting rid of this guy as well would be lovely, but that's just not in the cards, unfortunately, right now. And let's see how that kick works out for us, or for him. And the kick up again, of course. Quick snap is fine, I think. We should be okay here. With this deep kick is also okay-ish. He's most likely gonna go in with a sure hands ghoul, since I already managed to get his ball carrier in a cage with a restless ripballer once. I think he's gonna try to stay a little bit safer and not use his unskilled werewolf anymore. Okay, he also had to replace him, as we can now see. The 2.0. So he's gonna stick it on a ghoul. They're slower, but they do have block and dodge and sure hands, so the strip ball at least won't do anything. And I think that's why he's trying to play it safer now. Initially, he was willing to go with the werewolf at least. So let's wait and see how this plays out, because at least this side, he does not have block on a zombie. So this block could be risky for him as long as he doesn't use him to block, but he goes, yeah, for the thrower. I assumed as much. It was fairly likely that that was going to be the case. But let's see. Knocks down blindness as well. Sure. Frees up a zombie. That's stun. From the positioning, though, we can already say that he's going to go after... He's either going to go after Hysteria, he's going to blitz from here, so he's going to go for one of these gutter runners that he can reach, or he's going to try and get Radiation. Since this guy has Claw, Mighty Blow, I think that's the most likely course of action, since he is the most dangerous player to his defense. We've got Guard on him, we've got Mighty Blow and Tackle. He's our blitzer of choice right now, basically, so it makes sense that he would... aim to remove him, and the Claw Mighty Blow is definitely capable of doing that. The way he's blitzing right now, though, it will turn into a 1-die if he doesn't knock me down on the first one. Yeah. Because I'm giving an assist, and he's getting one, so this is a 1-die. That could have been pretty harsh for him. Worked out, so okay, I guess. But he set this up a little bit iffy. Let's see. If he fails to pick up the ball, we can pressure him already. We can definitely get 1 or 2 gutter runners through at the least, and start putting pressure on the ball handling situation. Let's see. If he moves these guys in any way before trying to go for the pickup now, he does not. And he also fails the pickup. And then he catches it on this guy. Ah, boo. That's a lucky fumble. But what can you do? Not much. That's the issue. So now the big question is, how do we go after him? Basically. I want my 2 heads guys to go through there ideally, I think. So let's do this. He's gonna go over to here. Next up is a blitz. Once again, the Mighty Blow. This is the guy that's furthest up front. The main reason we are going for him right now. Also, it's a white, so removing him would be lovely, and we do get a KO, so thank you very much for that. Yeah, we can pull him back just to give myself some options. What to blitz next round. And now we go with the screening mostly. So we probably keep these guys as they are. We're going to try to dodge these guys out. But before we do that, I do have to get through here. Thanks to 2 heads, it's still pretty easy. We can't base him, so I won't. It wouldn't really help us in any way. And let's see, do we use our dodge or no? It's still a possibility. Yes, we use our dodge. It's still a possibility that he's gonna try to go after us, go down this side. Main issue here is he's not surfable yet, but he's in a position where the surf is possible to get set up, so I do need to be careful about that. But we're going to ignore it for now, and now we're going to start dodging these guys out. But I'm not going to reroll if we fail. We just disengage, we put the gotcha runners in there to go aggressive. He's going to foul one of them. He's going to try to knock one down and foul him. That's most likely the case, but we do stay defensive and try to react to what he can do. These guys are fast, yes, but they cannot outrun me. Because I'm Skaven, I'm faster. Also, I've got the defensive positioning. And this is a bit of a 2 spacing once again, just so that we can react easy. He's right now incentivized to go over through the sides, where we could try to tighten this and force him to do a side lane cage or something like that. Basically, we're just trying to stay defensive and solid while putting some pressure on this, with him being with the rain and stuff like that. Handing the ball away is unlikely, because I think he still wants to get it on this werewolf, but he's not going to risk it now. So he needs to go in the cage, which means we got 1 wrestle down here to attack it from this side, and 1 wrestle up here that can attack it from basically every side, but here and now. He is going for a handoff again. That's what this says. He's putting the werewolf in the middle. He needs to put this guy there. He wants to blitz here, though, I think. So let's see what this is going to be. Yeah, he still had the movement left. So how is he gonna... Where is he gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could use this guy to blitz back here. That would work. If he only pushes me on the first one, it turns into a GFI, though. Oh, that's a risky one now. He does not protect him yet and goes for the GFI. Makes it, though. I mean, once again, 1 in 6 chance, so as risky as it gets, basically. But if this had failed now with the 1 in 36 chance, we could have gotten the ball, most likely. As long as I don't roll a double 1 there, at least we do get a 1 die, where I have a 5 in 6 chance to knock the ball free, because he doesn't even have sure hands. That's this guy. But yeah, right now, he's trying to make it safer for him. The handoff is still the risk, though. It's a 4+ handoff, with a reroll, though. So for now, it's fine. Gonna push us. Probably to over there, yep. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. That is... Why would you reroll this now? Why is he re-rolling that now? That means he doesn't have 1 for the handoff. And then he fails the catch. So, what do we do with this? It's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the thing. He gets the 2+ pickup still, because, well, because he's got the big hand, which is lovely. Is that even the smart thing? 3, 4. I need 2 more assists for that to really be worth it. And even then we don't get the knockdown. We might just want to... Well, with him I can get an easy fist here. Yes, okay, let's get away. I might screw myself right now with this. A little bit, but I think we're gonna try it this way. Do we go for a gutter runner though? No, I think we... No, we do. Use the gutter runner here. I could have used him as well, but I want to keep these guys free. Yeah, well, that's not good. And that's not better. In case anybody's wondering. So that didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. These. Okay, I don't need to do any more. This is good enough for me to get down there and try to hand off the ball to him. Basically. I'm not sure if that's the right call. Him catching the ball is also going to be iffy. Yep, he doesn't make it. That's the problem. Ah, okay. Well, then there's that, I guess. So we do this in hindsight. We put him right there. Because now I need to... Now we need to do something. Yes. Let's knock him down. We don't want to give him an automatic block. We want him to at least be forced to blitz. Anyway, so he's still in a position where he can score next round. The plan was hand off, run the thrower up the pitch, throw a quick pass up to here with our passing skills. In rain, not necessarily ideal, but it wouldn't have been a long one, and we had the pass reroll, and then he could have just run it up to here or just run it in, basically. That was the idea. But with me having to use the reroll there with the double skulls, that obviously became a risk. But I didn't want to stand down here, so I still tried. We got lucky with the bounce back, so we instantly caught the ball again. And him being stunned now obviously helps as well. But let's see, now he is still standing quite in our way, but we are Skaven. We can run around him, basically. He needs to shut this side down so that I can't just run past this here, get the ball on him, and then run. Even if he covers us here, we can just dodge him out to there, and we can still get somebody over to here and get him the ball there. So that's the issue right now. So far he's going for a little bit of movement plus some blocks. This is a 2-die now. That's a GFI for the blitz though. And it would be a 1-die right now. He can get players in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an assist. If he uses the werewolf, it's even easier since he's got movement 8. Why would you... I mean, yeah, he's closing it down here on the side for me right now, but I could also throw a pass here. Move him out of the way first. I can see where he's going with this, but it's not really that efficient. He might decide to blitz me from here and then push me into there, which could work out. He's trying to give himself an assist, so that's probably why he did it. But I think he maybe should have done it from the other side, because this guy doesn't have block or anything. I don't have block on him. So he's also not going to be able to really retrieve the ball now that easily. At least that's the assumption that I'm going by, since his ghouls are all the way back there. Or at least his one ghoul, the other one's right there. Worked out fine, but it's still... Why is the GFI being shown there? It's a bit weird. So it's GFI, and pickup. So 2+, 2+, 4+. He makes it all. Well... That's a problem. One might argue our best ball hunter is out of the way. Is he going to reroll that? He is into a double POW. Okay, so that works out for him. Still, he goes down to one reroll, which is fine. We can live with that. And if I play my cards right, we should still be fine. He's just gonna stand up. Next up is this 2-die block. Just a push. Honestly, good enough though. It's not ideal, but it is good enough because it frees up him. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go with him blitzing because he's got the tackle, or with him blitzing because he's got wrestle. But for him, I would need an additional assist, which we can definitely get. It's not gonna end on that. But a 2-die with Mighty Blow tackle right now might be better than a 1-die without strip ball, at least. So I think we are gonna go for the 2-die blitz and hope that that's going to play out in the way that I want it to. I'm also doing this before moving anything else because he's either gonna pick up the ball or put himself into a defensive position. We are obviously going to use tackle. And unfortunately, I need to push him down here because the scatter is going to be better for me, but it also puts him closer. So we've got some risks there. But we get the armor break, so it's fine. An injury even, which is nicer. Nope. Nope. Okay, not what I wanted, but we can live with that, I feel like. I mean, we're kind of gonna have to. So let's see about these. We bring him all the way back so that I can get my 2-die block here. We do need to move him first, though. And right now, I'm trying to figure out how. I think we just go there. I was considering going here, but then he would get the block against me. With the guard being there, it's not as bad, but right now... Well, actually, yes, I think I'm gonna try this, because he doesn't have a lot of players that can reach me and attack me. So the more we force them to block different things, the better right now, I feel like. Just a push. We'll take that, we'll disengage completely there. And then I could take... No, this is... Oh yeah, he's got guard. Him we're just gonna leave there. I can't really risk dodging out there. Not gonna be that helpful. So we'll just work with that. So I'm still trying to somewhat figure out if my thought process in the first half was just completely off base. I'm reading the chat again. So think about it. We either start next half feeding 11 people and bribe, or use it here, play next half with 11 people and no bribe. Yeah, I mean, that part of the argument does make sense. And I agree that that is not necessarily a bad choice. The thing that I had issue with there, just to clearly state my point one more time, is that his goal was to keep me from scoring. Working under the assumption that he's gonna fail that regardless of what he does is not something that I like to do. I'm always under the impression we play for the ball. We play for the now. We don't accept that we're gonna lose our defense anyways and not put up a defense, because he still did do that, so he tried to, and then give up halfway through. That doesn't make sense to me. So, not using the bribe and weakening your own defense felt weird to me. That was my entire argument. I'm not saying that my point was right. It's just that the way I play and think about the game, I don't agree with the choice, basically. I obviously understand why he did it, and I can see the benefit of it. There is a definite benefit. It's just not what I do. I just wanted to put it into coherent words one more time, because it got a little bit heated. Not necessarily heated, but I had to pay attention here, so I couldn't really spend enough time thinking about how I can put that in the right words. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with that argument that we had there, and why I'm thinking the way I'm thinking. I'm not saying the other person was wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. It's just the way I'm thinking about it, I disagree with that choice. Yes, he would have gotten a bigger bench, probably, or he still would have gotten the bench, but he weakened his own defense, and that just doesn't make sense to me. Yay, we don't have an apothecary left, so Karl's dead. I mean, I was waiting for that to happen at some point. Which also means we have no thrower left, so he gets another... He gets a Karl zombie. Enjoy it. Ah, well, it happens. So we have no thrower anymore. We lost our other thrower the match before this one, or before that, something like that. So we're gonna have to rebuild them. It's still fine. He was movement busted anyway, so we should have removed him at some point anyways. The only reason he was around is because he had a lot of skills. And I think he got the minus movement at the time when he already had at least 2, possibly even 3 skills. So yeah, he's pummeling me into the ground a little bit with his stuff here, but it's still, I mean... I'm still, as long as I don't fail my dice rolls now, I'm still gonna go score now, basically. Good enough. Not ideal, but good enough. We're gonna keep that. Ooh, I don't want to do the GFI, unfortunately, otherwise I would have put myself next to the ghoul there. But we can still do that as well. But no worries. We're also gonna assume that this is gonna work. If I roll a double 1 now, we're screwed, because I've got no defensive players there left there to speak of in any way, shape, or form. We do... Yeah, we do this. Because that way the ghoul will not be able to dodge out easily. We hand off the ball. He rolls a 1, which means we reroll this. Please, 3+. Can you make it? No, that's bad. That's very bad. So if he had gotten that, I could have just run, basically. He would not have been able to catch me. All the fast players are either knocked down right there or too far away or injured. So this would have been our 3-0 and the win secured. Right now, if he scores this turn, he has got 3 turns left and could try to steal the ball and score again. I mean, he did injure a bunch of my players right now. He can definitely sport a player advantage, especially with the zombie. Or getting the zombie there, out of killing the player. So he at least has a chance to tie this. It's very unlikely, but it's not impossible. I also don't think he's going to try to score this turn. That's also part of this. So we're just going to have to wait and see if I can reclaim the ball or not. Our big hand is no longer around. Got KO'd. He's really good. Basically, even without the agility plus already. Now he dodges into 2 tackle zones on a 2+, which makes this awesome. But I could have done without this as well. He doesn't necessarily need it. He's probably going to go block next, and then it's going to be leap, I guess. It's probably the way to play this, yeah. Now he wants to shut us out. This play I agree with. Not sure if blitzing from there with the GFI is really worth it. Just pushing me up there might be enough. But I can see where he's coming from, because he wants to push... No, he's going to get pushed down to there, though. But he wants to push me in his players, basically. Or he's going to push me up there. Zone me out more. That's probably the best bet. Yeah. Well, okay. KO Hysteria. That's, well, not okay, but we're going to have to work with it. So I'm down to 2 gutter runners. None of which are particularly amazing at dodging. I mean, they're still agility 4, so they're not bad. And they both have dodge, so that's not bad. But they don't have 2 heads and or agility 5 like our other 2 guys. As we can see. Let's see. He's down to 1 reroll as well, though. And he's going for the pickup now. Makes it as well. That's a bummer. Doable, but not really liking it. So, yeah, I am starting to run out of options here with his players. That one is actually better. Here would have been enough. Oh, is he using his last GFI, his last reroll? I'm not sure he will. Because I am considering dodging with him. He's got agility 2, which makes that not a good idea. But he would be good to blitz with, basically, right now. Okay, so this Does it matter that much? I do need to make the 2 GFIs regardless of what I do. And he's gonna run it in next turn regardless of what I do. So we are doing this. He's here. It's most likely not going to work, but we'll see. So GFI, I have to do both to do this. Oh, yeah, and him having guard. I didn't really think about that, but that would be a 4+, 2+ into a potential blitz. This would be a 4+. Oh no, yeah, we can blitz from here as well. Just the single 4+. I think I'm gonna try this. The 4+ dodge is not ideal, but we don't really have a lot of options anymore. He's forcing me to... I mean, I could also do a 4+ with a reroll and a 2+ into the 1 die. Doesn't have block. Yes, I think we're gonna go for that one after all. From here though, or do we push him further back? From here is fine. Okay, yeah, we make the dodges without the reroll as well. Nice, we get a POW. Ooh, lovely. Lucky, that's for sure. But we will also not be able to retrieve the ball now, and the ball is not really in a good position. But we can secure it somewhat, at least. Follow that because of this guy. Got strength 5, so he's gonna knock us around regardless of where we are. I'm gonna follow this one though, just to make it harder for the other ones for now. This would be a 1 die. Am I willing to take that one though? Because if we fail, it's gonna be horrible. Even the both down wouldn't be good. I think we're fine. I mean, if he scores, he scores. That's not a problem. We are still going to win. I'm still going to try to prevent him from doing that because I want to score myself, and we still got 3 turns to do that. But we don't want to take dumb risks. I'm down to 1 reroll, so if this were a skull, I probably would reroll it because this we need these guys to block right now, basically. We can't let him just run around as he pleases. It's just not okay. It's also with the ghoul being there, basically. Both of these are next to the ghoul, so he needs to get rid of them. And if he fails with only 1, like this one, for example, right now, he does get... No, he uses the ghoul to block. Okay. I thought he would try to get the ball with the ghoul, maybe, but I think he's trying to go back with the werewolf there. This feels like he's just trying to cover the ball this round without trying to actually pick it up. But that's assuming... he doesn't blitz with him and pick it up, try to pick up the ball after the blitz. Oh no, he frees up players. He used the flesh golem. That's because I followed there. So now I've got no tackle zone. That was a nice move. He still needs to get rid of him, but he's got some options there. He does have this block, which is a 2 die already, and then he can still blitz as well. He starts with the blitz. Okay, he just wants to open this up probably. And then a push in this direction is good enough, because all he needs is to run down this space. There we go. Probably up to here. He hasn't stood him up yet. I don't think he's gonna dodge him, so he should just stand him up first. There we go. See if he can make the pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With both GFIs, he could score this round. I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to run away over in this direction. Makes the pickup again. Let's see if he's really willing to do that. Because these guys can catch him again. That's out of the question. He's also not in contact with any of his players. So I should be able to reach him there. If he does the GFIs, I'd recommend him to score, but Well, maybe he doesn't necessarily need to. Could be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, made both of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can't reach him anymore. He can only base him with 2 GFIs, and that's not good. So I will need the gotcha runners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, he can get there. It's a GF. It's a 2+2+ into a 1 die. Well, it's more than a 2+. He also needs 1. So there's that, but it's fine. As long as I don't roll double once, we do have a chance to get the ball again. And that's all we're asking for right now, basically. Gonna have to wait and see if it works out. This. I didn't use my dodge reroll. I go here. I think I'm gonna risk the additional dodge because we definitely want to be in his way. There we go. And otherwise we wouldn't really be that. And now we can... Nope, we're gonna do this dodge. There we go. See, it's a 1 die. We do have a reroll. Not anymore. I'm gonna take it here. And we roll a double 1. So there's that. So nothing we can do about that, of course. Bit of a bummer. We had a... If the 1 die had gotten through, we had a 50% chance to knock him down. A both down, defender stumbles, or defender down would have worked. A push would have also been not horrible, since we could have set up the surf, or at least put him in a position where it's difficult for him to get assists. And even that is still going to be an issue, but all he needs to do right now is blitz. No, he's got frenzy, so it doesn't work. Ooh, yeah, if he doesn't knock him down, he's going to have to dodge. We'll see. This could still work out in our favor. But I think it's likely that he's going to be able to score this one. There we go. Here's the blitz. He should move these guys first. Just bring them down there, help. Bind this guy. He can use the ghoul to go next to me. I know he doesn't really want to do that, but he also doesn't want to fail this now and let me attack him there. Although if he's gonna fail, he's gonna get a turnover anyways. So, not sure either. Because he needs to either knock me down or dodge now, because he will not be able to serve me or blitz him in a position, and he needs to follow because he's got frenzy. Okay, he knocks me down, so he gets to score. It's fine. And he's not stalling it out, as he shouldn't, obviously. If he had tried to stall this out until turn 16 now, so the next one. It also won't really help him, because I will get another turn after him anyways. Oh, only one guy comes back. So now I've got 2 turns, he's got 1 turn. There is not gonna be much happening here anymore. I mean, I've got 6 players left right now. We could still try to score, but I think we're not gonna try. I'm just gonna maybe throw a pass somewhere, or try to at least. Oh yeah, with blindness we could try to get that level up, get him fend or something like that. Wouldn't mind. We've got no gotcha runner that would really need that. In terms of picking up the ball, he's obviously our best bet right now, but I want to throw a vanity pass, get the SPP. I'm going to go for blindness, I think. Just going to hit him a bunch, hope that he doesn't hit us back too hard, and call it good. Setting these up. And now we can probably afford to put them on the line of scrimmage. You usually shouldn't do that, since you'll give your opponent extra blocks. Okay, he's also putting them back now. But yeah, on defense you don't... As long as you're not sure that you can dominate the bashing and not let your opponent get any good blocks in case you have just strength 4 and guard and stuff like that, or strength 5 players, you can dominate the line of scrimmage basically. But usually you don't want to put players there because you just gift your opponents free blocks against you. But obviously he changed that, so he didn't actually do that. Well, I mean, if we're completely honest, of course, we potentially could still... score here, which is part of the fun. I'm still just going to go for him and throwing the pass with him because he can't score and I like his level up more than trying to get another touchdown, but 2 turns would be enough. I could get all the gutter runners deep, try to keep him away and throw a pass. It would not work. It would be better if he had the ball because with agility 5 he could at least still throw it somewhat. But we're okay with that. Just see what it's gonna be. Sweltering heat, a little too late. That could have also done some things. Ah, boo. All the way back there. It's gonna make the passing a little bit better. I can only throw quick passes? No, that's the really sunny. In this case, it actually does not matter as much. Issue here is now he doesn't get the assist. I am gonna put him down there as a receiver, though. And I'd actually really like to have a scoring threat. I'm gonna cost myself, and it's gonna be dumb. Oh, well, it should be. Let's go as far away from this guy as we can. There we go. I know there was a 3+ dodge, but we took it anyways. Okay, next up. Pick up, maybe. Hopefully. Nope, we don't fail it, and the ball scatters not outside. So we can't score anymore. That's what this means, basically. Well, we still could. We would need to... I could potentially think about it. Basically, pick up the ball with him, throw a pass to him, hand over the ball there, run it in. That's an option we still have now. I'd still much rather pick up the ball with him, throw a pass, and be done with it, get the level up there. But I also know that that's not that likely to work. We wouldn't... It's a 3+, 2+, something like that. Also, as soon as he knocks him down, this option becomes moot anyways, and that might happen. Seems like he might go in with the mighty blow block there. He is still assuming that I could go for it though, so he's setting up at least 1 player back there. 2, actually. Wow. Okay. He's way more confident in me being able to actually score again than I am. He even blitzes him. Wow. I mean, that takes... I mean... Yeah, okay. That takes away our scoring chance now completely. So I'm just gonna try the vanity pass and that's it. Basically. Since it won't get better than that. Well, I could pick up the ball with him and get him 1 SPP, but still, this is... I'm fine with missing out on the 1 SPP with him, and I'd much rather have it there. Go. So, even if I stand him up, this will make sure that we only get 1 dice blocks, so we just try. And we didn't make it. Because there's already the screen before we even picked up the ball. Still fine, we won. We lost another player in the process, unfortunately, but, well, what can you do? It happens. Let's see if we will be able to replace him now. We roll a 1 on the winnings. We roll a 2 on the winnings, so we will not be able. Ah, Retastrophe getting the MVP, though. That's what I wanted to see. We need to get our Storm Vermin back up. Our replacement Storm Vermin, that is. That's gonna cost more, isn't he? Yeah, 70k. So no thrower next match. That's a shame. But what can you do? And then Panic levels up. What do we get him? I mean, it's probably still Strip Ball. I guess. That way I have 2 Strip Ball players, don't I? Yeah, we do already have 1. We've got 1 in form of Hysteria, who's got the 2 heads. Wrestle and Strip Ball. Then we've got him. Because alternatively I could go with Tackle, for example, or Dauntless. Dauntless would allow me to go after Strength 4 ball carriers a little bit easier, possibly. Because it would allow me to potentially get a 1-die a lot easier, as long as there's no guard involved. But I think I like to go double on the Strip Ball, if we can. So we're gonna do that. We've got a second Strip Baller now with Wrestle. And then we'll work on from there, depending on what his next level up is. So all in all, still fine. He's got the minus agility. I think we're still gonna keep him around. He's cannon. He's line of scrimmage fodder mostly anyway. So if he gets something else, he's gonna get fired at that point. Or if he just dies, he dies. But I don't necessarily see the need to fire him, especially since we still need to buy 2 new throwers anyways right now. Yeah, so that worked out fine.